Hi friends, it's me again. Oh, you're a little bit high up there. So, if you know me, you know how much I absolutely love carrots. I promise not to chew these the whole time I talk to you. Today, I thought, oh gosh, this is a horrible idea. Okay, I'm back. Today, I thought I would talk about 5 things I wish I could go back and tell my 16-year-old self. You guys, I don't know why, but recently I've just been thinking about young Alley, like high school age Alley, who is just beat bopping around, just enjoying life, living her best life, but at the same time was like navigating things that she had never had to navigate before. And I just wish that she had like a big sister in that season to just coach her through. But then sometimes I think, would Alley have listened to that big sister even if she was there? I don't know. I feel like there's also some things in life that you kind of just have to go through and sort out on your own. But I would say there are a few things that I really, really, really wish that I had adopted in my younger self, whether that was 16, 18, 21. I wish that I had sort of adopted these things and applied them to my life. Now I get to just pass on to whoever is watching this video. So let's jump right into it today. We don't need to chit chat and just talk about nothing. We're gonna get into the thick of it today. So pull up a seat, grab your drink, and let's talk about the 5 things I would tell my younger self. So without further ado, here we go. First thing, I don't know if this is really in order, but first thing for this video that I would tell Alley, 16-year-old, wide-eyed, fun, fabulous Alley, I would tell her, take a breather. Just because your friends have started dating boys and have started to have these sort of new experiences in life and kissed guys and gone out with boys and have these thrilling, exciting stories, you don't need to. And I think I wished I knew in that season that just because I didn't have this huge innate desire to chase boys or to run after these things in my life, that nothing was wrong with me. I think for some reason I thought because I didn't just solely focus on guys and always have a new guy that I had a crush on, etc., that something must be wrong with me because everybody seems to like somebody and etc. And I think there was just a healthy balance of, yeah, I think guys are cute, I have a little crush on him, but I'm kind of okay just being single. And I think I really wish that I knew that it really was okay to just feel that way. There's so much pressure when you're in high school to explore dating and explore going out with guys and just explore guys in general. And truthfully, you have the rest of your life. You have so much time. High school and college, they are just like a blip in the eye of the rest of your life. So just take a breather, take a step back, everything's gonna be okay. Truthfully, it's in the waiting and it's in the anticipation of something that really our faith is activated. We get to just hand our dreams and desires and hand them to God and trust that He will make them happen. And truthfully, He cares about the things in your heart more than you care about them. So if you find yourself worrying and anxious about the desires that you have never coming to pass, I would encourage you just give them to Jesus because He's pretty creative in the ways that He makes our dreams and desires happen. Okay, next up, number 2, I would tell Alley, it's okay to feel disappointed. Your emotions are not your enemy. It's okay to have negative emotions and even to show them. I think I walked around so much of high school just masking emotions that were going on inside with a big happy smile when internally I was struggling. Like I was not letting myself feel the emotions that were coming up inside of me. And I had a lot of reasons to be angry and hurt and feel pain and feel negative emotions, but I would not allow myself to feel them. And rather, I just walked around fake. Like I just walked around performing and being the fun, happy Allie, but truthfully, deep down inside, I was struggling so much and I wasn't letting anybody see that. So truthfully, I wasn't being vulnerable or transparent with my friends. I was just being a good time. And in order to build real, healthy, strong relationships, you have to be vulnerable and transparent with people. And so I look back and I just think, Allie, it's okay that you're feeling those emotions, and it's okay that you let people see them, because your emotions are not bad. They don't determine who you are. They are just really indicators of what's going on inside of you. And if you listen to them, they'd actually be great guides and help in your life. There's some things in life that are just rough and tough, and it's okay to feel mad about them. Number 3, you actually have a voice in your family. You don't have to let the way things are to be the way they continue to be. You can voice how you feel to your parents and what you wish you could receive from them. Granted, I mean in the utmost honor and respect, but I mean communicating the needs that you have in your hearts and the desire of relationship that you wish to have with them. And communicate, how can we make this possible? How can we make this thing in our family that's not okay stop? Really taking a place at the table to be a voice within my family. I think I didn't realize that until I was closer to 18, 19, 20, when I really began to voice my opinions and my needs in a way that wasn't just like me maybe throwing a tantrum like I did when I was younger, but actually being able to communicate in a way where I felt like my needs were heard and that they were reciprocated, where my parents were able to have really adult conversations with me. I think it's a safe place when you start to enter to that teenage years to really learn your voice in your family and find your voice in your family. That's the place that it's really safe, or should be really safe, to experiment in communicating your needs and being able to have sort of confrontational, conflict resolution sort of conversations. I wish that I had learned that a little bit sooner and learned that I could communicate, hey, I wish we spent more time together as a family. Hey, I wish our times together looked like this. What can we do? Maybe we can go talk to somebody, a third party who can help us sort things out. Family life wasn't always peaceful for me in high school, really throughout life. And so I look back and I think, man, if I had been transparent, if I had been vulnerable with my friends, like I said, if I had allowed myself to feel those negative emotions and let people in, maybe I would have found the help that I needed to tackle the things that were going on at home and find my voice sooner. Okay, question number 4. This kind of goes tandem with the last one I was talking about. I had it was almost like a good trait to the fault. Like it was a strength until it was actually my weakness, in the sense of keeping a secret so zipped tight that it actually became detrimental to me, when actually I needed to let people into the things that were hurting. And I think often I look back and I think, man, I wish that I had sought out a counselor or mentor in my life. I had a lot of those figures, but I didn't have one in particular where I knew without a shadow of a doubt I could trust this person and I could go to them for anything and everything. And I wish that I had sought out that kind of relationship in my life. And that can be really intimidating when you're young, but I would say you would be really surprised of the people that are actually so excited and would be so willing to be that person in your life. And obviously it's super awkward just to walk up to somebody and be like, can you be the person I tell all my troubles to? versus organically building relationship. But I would encourage you to ask the person out, the girl out, whoever it is that you really admire, that you look at their life and think, that's a kind of life I want to live, and ask them out to go get a coffee and ask them questions. I would even prepare some questions before you go to coffee with them, so you can kind of feel like, I have a point and I have a reason for asking you to coffee, and these are some of the things I hope to gain from spending time with you today. And I would just say, organically, spend more time with that person until you have relationship enough with that person. Will you feel like you can share those things in your hearts and those things happening in your life that you need really wise counsel in? Next up, last but not least, number 5, I would tell younger Alley that you are more capable than you think. I think I doubted myself so much in my capability and my intelligence and X, Y, and Z so many times. And I wish that I had adopted the belief that I was good enough and I was capable of more than I could even imagine. And I was already a driven person, but I think I would have even shot higher and bigger and wider if I had truly believed in myself that I was more capable than I thought. And looking back, I think some ways that I would actually adopt this in my life is I would declare things over myself, like actually speak them out loud. Like, Alley, you are capable. Alley, you are stronger than you even could imagine. And I would just begin to declare them over myself. So I've sort of done that even as I've grown up. I lived in a house full of many girls when I was in ministry school. And this is something that we would do together. We would literally go into the bathroom, look in the bathroom mirror, and declare things over ourselves. Like, you are so beautiful. You are enough. The way you smile lights up a room. And we would declare the things that maybe felt like insecurities in our life. We would declare them out loud until we believed them. And I don't know, looking back, I'm like, man, I wish as younger Alley, even though I actually feel like I was quite confident and capable, the things that were insecurities in my life, I wish that I had gone after them, that I had really conquered them and not allowed them to become these lies that I believed about myself, but actually kind of like push them down and knock them out with some truth about who I was. So if you kind of look at yourself and think, man, I wish that I didn't struggle with these thoughts that I have about myself, or I feel really insecure in this area in my life, I would encourage you to begin declaring it out loud that you are the opposite of that, or that the Lord or you loves this thing about yourself, until you actually believe it, until it actually becomes truth, not just in the words that you're saying, but in your mind and in your heart, till it's fully adopted and it's resonating within you. Okay, you guys, I really hope you loved this video today. If you want more videos like this, me sharing some inside scoops about things from the past and what I've learned, let me know in the comments below. Love making these videos for you guys. Do not forget to like and subscribe, because truthfully, it really does help my channel. I know that sounds so cheesy, but it really does help me out. So give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week. Enjoy your week.